Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Share Your Story, a vlog for teens and adults with intellectual disabilities where we talk about using social media. So this week I'm going to talk about safety on social media, and I'm going to focus on 3 different areas: your privacy settings, your friends, and your posts. So first, let's talk about privacy settings. When you're using social media like Facebook or Instagram, it's a really good idea to set your privacy settings so that not just anyone can see your profile. On Facebook, an easy way to do this is to make sure that your account activity is set to friends only, so only people you are friends with can see the things that you post. Let's check this out together. So to make sure that it's only my friends that can see my Facebook posts, I'm going to come up here and click on this arrow. I'm going to go to Settings and Privacy, Settings, and then I'm going to click on Privacy on the left. And I want to make sure under Your Activity and Who Can See My Future Posts that right here it says Friends. If it doesn't say Friends, you can go to Edit and you can change it so that only your friends can see your posts. On Instagram, make sure that your profile is set to private so that way people have to request to follow you first. Let's check this out together. To make sure that my Instagram account is private, I'm going to click right here on this gear icon. I'm going to go to Privacy and Security, and then at the very top under Account Privacy, I'm going to click on Private Account. Another tip related to your privacy on social media is to make sure that you're not posting any personal information anywhere on your profile. So like your address, your phone number, or your email address. All right, next let's talk about your friends on social media. It's a good idea to only be Facebook friends with someone if you're actually friends with them in real life. Instagram is a little different because you might want to follow someone because of the content that they have or because they're a celebrity that you're interested in knowing a little bit more about. So here's a couple of things to keep in mind for Instagram. So if you're trying to decide if you want to follow someone that you're not actually friends with in real life, a good tip is to check to see if any of your actual real-life friends are also following that person. If you want to follow a celebrity on Instagram, it's really important to make sure that it's the actual celebrity and not just someone pretending to be them. The way to do this is to make sure that they have a verified checkmark next to their name. Let's check it out. So let's say I really want to follow Taylor Swift on Instagram to see what new music she has out. When I search for Taylor Swift, I just want to make sure that I find the Taylor Swift that has this little blue circle with a check mark in it, and that way I know that this is the real Taylor Swift and it's okay to follow her. And finally, let's talk about how to make sure you're being safe when you post on social media. I know it's so fun to post stuff about your personal life on social media, but here are just 2 questions to ask yourself before you post something. So question number 1, is it too personal? And a good way to figure this out is to think about whether or not this information is something that you normally would only share with your close friends and family members. And if that's the case, then you probably shouldn't be posting it on social media. Question number 2 is, would I share this with my grandma? So just like we don't want to see offensive or inappropriate posts from other people, we also want to make sure that the things that we are posting aren't offensive or inappropriate. And a good way to figure that out is to ask yourself, would I share this with my grandma? Or would I share this with my parent? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't post it on social media. Another great tip that relates to both friends on social media and posts is to make sure that you have a trusted family member or friend be your friend on social media or follow you. That way, if you're unsure about something you posted, they can easily check it out for you. Well, I hope this video has been helpful and that you've learned a little bit more about being safe on social media. Make sure to check out the description of the video where I've included some additional resources about safety on social media. And please subscribe to this channel and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Also stay tuned for another vlog post coming up where I'm going to talk about netiquette and some do's and don'ts of social media.